off.
Bless this rock.
So this is going to be a little bit difficult because we got 3 POVs.
Go-
They're all going to
go
be at
take a
different
shit and
times.
then
We're not going
don't
to
be
see
able
like the
to,
entire track,
okay?
so we're just going to have to commentate on what we see.
I'll have you know, I delayed the start of the LC.
Yep, it's all good. We'll follow through. We should have
I hope you have to
a
take
decent lay of the land here
I
with.
take 3
Looks
squishes
like we got
out.
Oscar, Hatter, and Jeff's POVs happening.
Yep, you'll have
Dude, I
Jeff
just had
on the
that.
top, you'll have
I
Hatter
did
on the
too,
bottom
bro.
left,
High
Nick on
five,
the
bro.
bottom right.
Twinsies.
We'll probably get an ad during
Twinsies.
Why are we
the race on
squirt
Nicky D's
down
stream, but that's fine.
Dude, I
Also,
went to take
Nick's
a
stream is
shit.
definitely
I
going to
thought
be
it was a fart,
further
so I went
ahead
to
than
fart,
the
and it
YouTube
just-
streams, because that's just how it works.
Hell yeah.
That shit was crazy,
Alright.
bro. I was like, I gotta get this
wait,
on
wait.
video
I'm
next
missing
time.
somebody. Oh, where the fuck's this down?
Classic, always holding
He's taking a
up the
shit.
reins.
Fucking damn it.
Who in here is ever taking this shit? Where you
All right.
take
Well, what I'm going to be watching out for is to see if your 4
Second.
seemingly fastest racers. Well, I guess you can't really say that truthfully because Hatter showed us in qualifying he's the second fastest guy, but you know, I think it's just so unreliable to assume that he'll be able to
I'm fucking
make it through the start clean.
I mean, it's going to be the start, and it's going to be consistency, and we've seen it. This track can bite you in some places.
I'm gonna say
I lost.
Qualifying and heats,
Yay!
qualifying and the actual race are two
accomplished
very,
shit.
very
I won
different
the
things.
HTSX, event.
Really curious to see if Edward can follow up his heat performance in the main event. We don't know the exact details of how everything happened, but it looked like from the stats that he didn't start in the lead, so he at least had to make one pass to make that happen. So we'll see if he can carry that momentum into
anybody got a phone
a
for him?
main event
I
victory.
might need to again.
Well,
PJ back.
in terms of the whole shot plus minus, he had +2 there, so he definitely had to
After,
make
like,
at least a
4
couple
points a
passes.
day.
Your first place.
And this is his track,
first lap
so he
position.
should have some pace. He's definitely going to be a guy to watch. We're going to have to watch the
Fucking like you
scoreboard
think
as
so.
well, because I think that'll give us hints of like who's
Fair
crossing
enough.
first, and as well as
I'm pretty sure
what
if you get
position the 3
third-
POVs we will have on
Mic
our screen
constantly
during
turns
this
off.
feature.
Oh,
Iron back.
he's back.
So if you're any
Alright.
worse than third over the line, I think you will not have the lead.
You're gonna fucking
He
watch
probably
this.
has like 20 invites right now from people.
Fucking not enough. Keep
Actually,
telling
let me check, Nick. I'll tell you the worst you can be over the line.
That's right. Cat Nikki D in the chat. That's her.
I'd say if we had to put odds, DraftKings odds on a victor for the main event tonight, you got to go with your newly crowned champ, as he's just put on a clinic of speed all season. Looks like at the bottom right we're getting started here in the main event lobby. So yeah, that POV is going to be way ahead.
Ready.
Yeah,
But it might actually benefit us.
It's not-
Might actually benefit us a little bit to see the other POVs kind of come back around. So I would give it probably a Lejefe greatest odds, then Soda Pop, then Cam, and then Edward. I know Edward with that heat race win, maybe you'd think he'd be a little bit higher, but come main event time, I think Cam just has a little bit more of that aggression that you'd want to see to take the main event victory. So they're going to be getting into the gooses here.
that is literally my top 4 in my fantasy picks, and then I have Nuke 5th for some reason, and then I actually have Nicky D and Sets. We'll see how that pans out.
After Sully, there's Hatter, Nuked, Barry, Tyler.
We'll see. It could be a hot top 4 there for the fantasy selections.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
We ball into this one.
I mean, I am actually the defending HTSX fantasy champion, funny enough, so I'm trying to make a late season push to
And then Elite,
defend that title.
Easy, Chosen.
It doesn't mean anything.
There we go.
It doesn't mean
and
anything,
not
but
PJ,
hey, we
sorry,
take
put
those.
PJ in there on accident. My bad. I
They won't be going this time. They're still lining up. Everybody's just jumping around.
Not sure how it takes a full 60 seconds for people to choose spots, but that's something that will always evade me. So the way that they stack the gates now, or at least in season 13 of
we
HT
have to do a
Supercross, creates an
CD for
interesting
guys as well.
tactical question, because if you get if you're if you get third place in the fastest heat,
Also take a few laps
and
just
you're
to
going to be
get
lining
used to
up
the
fifth,
atmosphere.
you know, do you choose to go fifth from the inside on the bottom, or do you choose the very first inside up top? You know, like what is actually going to give you a better advantage? It totally depends on the shape of the first corner and the way that the first section unfolds, but it does create an extra layer to your gate selection there.
Yeah, there's definitely strategy to that. And again, it definitely depends on the track and the context of like what that first corner is. I think around that 5th place spot is where you want to start thinking about lining up on the inside in the back row. Because yeah, you're gonna now be behind a bunch of other people, but again, everybody's gonna be in a complete mess in that first corner. If you're on that inside lane, you're just going to be passing through everybody.
Yeah, you can just tuck right in through the apex, and if you get through the first section clean, you find yourself in 3rd or 4th.
We're seeing Hatter taking the forbidden line. He used this line in his time trials lap that Edward disallowed. Just quickly, everybody getting the rust off now. Everybody getting the wrecks out of that guy's dead. Call this the goddamn try box. It's freaking. This is basically my version of Red Zone with this racing.
That was my liner.
Something that you're going to want to watch out for is kind of an evolution of track knowledge over the past year or so, just understanding the top guys understanding how the game works and how their vehicles are working underneath them. You're going to see a difference between the way that probably the top maybe even just like the top 3 or 4 guys are taking that finish line corner compared to the rest of the field. People are gonna want to cut to like the beginning part of that berm, or just rail around the berm, but the top guys have figured out a way to avoid the berm altogether and still be able to downside that finish line clean. So that is going to be something to look out for in this race.
Yeah, and those that can do that, they're going to be able to shave, half a second off there probably. Just if they can keep momentum and just hug the inside of that corner, they're going to be chilling.
Welcome to race 1 of season 13.
I'm going to make sure.
Everyone move down 1. Oh,
Discord audio isn't too loud.
Oh wait,
So we'll be watching Nikki D's stream for the start here.
Okay.
As Nikki D has a spam bot on his Twitch chat. That's what you love to see.
Wish you all the best.
It's blocking the fucking time. I can't see. Well, it doesn't really matter.
The penultimate round of HD Supercross in season 13. Who's gonna get the whole shot here? Everyone lined up in the gate.
No problem.
We got about 5 seconds before that 10-second interval starts. Is it going to be an early gate optics?
It is not going to be an early gate. They're waiting. There it goes. It goes over 4. We are underway. Tomlinjize for round 14 of HTSX season 13. In the top 4 on the inside, all clumped up here. There it is. There's that inside on the back road. Getting taken advantage of. Nick's going to have to roll here. He's going to lose all those spots. But we're getting a good POV of the madness ahead.
For anyone that doesn't know.
Oh gosh, Oscar Wiggins just singling through the entire first rhythm section. He's going to find himself in last place.
But we are saying, oh, he's going to have to avoid all that. Hatter's off the track on his POV. Jeff with not the strongest start. He's still in this mess. He's assist up there.
In fact, I'm fucking
that guy just cased the jump on next screen. See, there's a lot to look at here. We've got 3 POVs all at once here.
Yeah, I'm going to start looking up here at the top POV. It looks like in that off camber, Jeff was forced to roll out of that.
They've almost ate shit.
Oh, yeah, that was close. He's got a teammate on his left that's going to be solely Jeff cutting to the end of the berm. He's going to cross the line in P4. Looks like he's got Cam, Popular, and Soda Pop, the 3 culprits that we expected in front of him. So if he wants the main event win here, he's got to go through the best guys to do it.
Yep, and he's also got to defend against this absolute pack behind him.
Fireball was putting on some heat in practice too. So if he's anywhere back there, he might come up to challenge these guys at some point too. But I believe we have the 4 fastest guys in the lobby in the top 4 right now.
And I think Soda just...
And we'll see what kind of race they can do. Oh, was that looked like Edward, perhaps. That was... Oh, no, and now Edward's making a move up the inside. That was Jab up there battling in the top 4.
Yeah, you see, it's kind of hard to tell. See, everybody has their damn team colors, and I can't tell who's who.
Yeah, you can tell Eddie's got that Recon in the blue, and then Jab and Hatter have Jab is on main event guaranteed. Who is that? Who's the fourth guy on Serenity Wave? Who's the other blue?
It would be Chosen.
My mouse just kills itself. Thanks.
Well, now
Oh,
I'm
Nick,
just very.
No, don't go there. No.
Oh, my bad.
You know, I thought it was Elite that killed me on the first lap, but I think it's just Nick.
Yeah, a tough start of the race there for Oscar Wiggins, finding himself now battling with Fireball. Up front, it's Camonized leading Soda Pop and Le Jefe. So your three best odds to take the main event victory. You can see all three of those guys totally cutting that finish line. Turn, Jeff able to downside it. That's going to save him quite a bit of time there if he can get that every lap.
And Soda was, when this was raced in Jize last year, it was Soda, then Cam, then Jeff, your top three. Cam and Soda have flip-flopped those positions in the early goings here. We'll see if Soda's able to catch him. We'll see if Jeff's able to catch these two.
Yeah, we're going to look to see if Jeff can put together some quality laps here, just stack them together to make up the time on P2.
Yeah, I mean, early on in the race, just want to have consistent laps, consistently fast laps. Probably not try to go for qualifying pace. I mean, you can see it. I think he is catching them a little bit too, just from this. So just steady Eddie, be consistent if you're Jeff right now.
Yeah, you can definitely throw away your race in the first 5 laps, but you also don't want to take too long to settle in because the pace up at the front, the quality of racing is just too good. As you can see, Soda catching up to Cam there in the lead, so this top 3 is compressing into each other a little bit with 4 laps down.
We could be lining up for a hell of a battle here at Tomlinjize. Meanwhile, we have Hatter in 8th place in the bottom left. He's stuck in this battle within the stand section, and Nick is somewhere back there.
Yeah, up at the top there, that was a good recorrection from Jeff. He bogged coming out of that sweeper in the first corner and chose to go left to get the double line. That was a nice recorrection from him because he could have been casing that whole rhythm section.
Yeah, but he's able to keep it steady. Again, no need to take too many risks. I mean, well, if you're Jeff, you are the champion this season. You may as well send it at some point.
Oh yeah, you're definitely all 3 of these guys up here. These guys don't care for a second place right now. All 3 of these guys, they want to win.
Yeah, their championship positions are set. They're just like, hey, let's have a battle. Let's have a goddamn race, and then I'm assuming that's Edward in 4th. I don't even know.
Should still be Eddie in 4th, and I believe it's going to be probably Soli still rounding out the top 5 unless he had a big mistake. Looks like another purple guy back there. If we can look at Hatter's POV, we can kind of round it off. So it's Cam, Soda, Jeff. Looks like Popular. I believe it's going to be Soli, Kitty, Hatter rounding out. What would that be, back to 7th?
7th or 8th, I think. Let's see where he is this time around. God, Nick is in the goddamn flounder bowl over there. Yeah, I think this top 3 is stabilizing here in terms of gaps. If anything, Jeff may have lost a little bit of time.
Yeah, Jeff lost a little bit. He messed up the whoops on the previous lap. Wasn't able to double into them clean.
Rolling.
Oh, and on Nick's stream, I think that was Tyler that just went down. Nick going to get the double pass on the 2 Meg drivers.
Yeah, it looks like that was potentially Jab and Tyler.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Hearing it in the voice chat, Barry struggling a little bit.
Yeah, Kitty made the pass on Soli up into the top 5 there, so Hatter's making some time up on both those guys, but is he going to be able to get around them is going to be the big question mark.
He's going to be fine. I thought he was going to have a little bit of a moment there on that jump, but he's okay. Jeff, I think, is catching a little bit back up to Soda here. But this is going to be a battle at the top.
Guys, come on, run the same team.
Yeah, on raw pace, it looks like Le Jefe, your champ, he's got it covered, but can he lay it down lap after lap? That's the difficult part. He's cutting off of that berm at the end of the sand section a little early to set himself up wide to carry the speed through section 1 here. Definitely putting some time into 1st and 2nd. Soda may have had a bad lap or 2. Battle down at the bottom right between Nuked Ice Cream and Oscar Wiggins. Oscar up the inside on the off camber. Looks like he's going to get that one, but I have no idea what spot those guys are in.
No,
Oh, he
just
went
by-
too far. Yeah, went too far on the double. Cases the triple.
Meanwhile, Hatter's inserted
Oh,
his
battle on
between
bottom
Cave
left
and
too.
Sully.
It looked like
And now he's out
I think.
again. Oh,
Oof.
here's Fireball now.
Got him. On the big straight,
Fireball
got
has
on
joined
big
the
straight.
party.
Yeah, Kitty made a mistake, and then Aaron made a mistake.
Oh,
So
Aaron's
now
dead.
you got Fireball.
No, he didn't lose too much time out of that.
Oof, yeah, bad flip there. Again, that jump very RPM and speed dependent. Very intricate technique that those guys are using to know when they're going to clear it and how they need to clear it. So really only the top 2 or 3 guys are probably going to be able to do that lap after lap.
Somebody just got booped off. Somebody just got freaking Halo 4 booped off
really
there
easy
ahead of
to-
Hatter here. One of the tactical advantage drivers.
Yeah, that was Kitty. I think it might have just been a mistake in the rhythm section.
I'm about to pull off,
So-
dude. Actually, I'm having a generational fucking
So
crash.
Up front, your top
here.
3.
Yeah, I think, is that
There's been a
Soda?
change for
Yeah,
the
Soda's
been a
ahead.
change for the
Got a
lead.
battle for the
Yeah.
lead. Cam's trying to dive for the inside. He's going to get it. Soda didn't have the run through the whoops, and Cam's going to take advantage. And
Wow, closed off the inside. All 3 of those guys taking the same line through the sand, and we have a 3-way fight here. Everyone on the same sound radar. This is going to be a good one.
We were talking about it. The top 3 were compressing, and now we're not even halfway through this race. Here we go.
I was doing good.
Top 3 in the championship. Top 3 in this race. They don't care about their championship position. Those are set. It's all about the W here at Tomlinjize.
Right now.
Yeah, it's an ego fight here at Pittsburgh. Notice they just passed 16th place that was chosen there on the Serenity Wave team.
Yeah, for the nice little stoppy there.
Or actually, I'm sorry, I don't think he's on that team. He just happens to be blue as well.
No, Chosen is on. I'm pretty sure he is on that team.
Gotcha. All right.
Or is he?
Jeff with a fast run through the whoops there. A little mistake from Dom. They're going to split the lanes, but Dom's going to end up with the inside here. You can see Jeff playing it real patient. Doesn't want to force anything. I think he believes in his own pace that once he gets past the second place racer of No Lumbar Sport here, that he'll be able to catch whoever's up in the lead, which right now is Camonized.
Yeah, and Cam, this is what Cam wants to see. He wants to see these 2 battle. Oh my God, they both went for the inside in that second to last corner. Jeff got the bit of a short end of the stick on that one, hitting that right.
Yeah, it was definitely an aggressive move from Jeff. The outside there is pretty worthless, so it was worth going for, but you don't want to lose time there. Better to just tuck in. So he'll learn his lesson for next time.
And meanwhile, out of all of that, Soda's caught back up to Cam somehow. Cam's kind of not really. He's going to be defending for his life here because I think Soda and Jeff are just faster than him.
Oh yeah, there's an accordion effect going on here. I think you're right.
Cam makes a mistake.
Little one. What's going to happen in this rhythm section though? Because Dom didn't have a lot of speed going into it.
And this is allowing Jeff to catch back up into this mess. Oh,
Yeah, jumps the inside, controls it. What's going to happen here?
Cam case that jump a little bit inside. Cam is going to try to keep the momentum, try to hit this jump. Jeff playing it really close, almost hitting the damn pole. And now Soda is in a position where, Soda's now in a position where he wants to see these guys battle.
Oh yeah, and if you're Jeff, like now's go time. You got to get past Cam as fast as you can because you don't want to give the guy up in the lead enough breathing room.
Time is going to quickly run out.
Meanwhile, don't look back too fast, but P4 and P5, I believe that's Sully and Popular. They are right in this thing.
Yeah, and again, we've been talking about it. If these guys are going to be battling, all they have to do, they're closing in. All they have to do is just run clean laps, and they'll catch up to these guys. We could have a 5-way fight for the lead if things shake out that way.
Whoa.
I think now that we have Soda up in the lead, I'd be surprised if he doesn't start making his way away from Cam. So again, if you're Jeff, you got to make this pass for P2 and make it stick.
Yep. Jeff trying to get to the inside of Cam here. They're both hugging the inside, holding that momentum through that last corner. Like Jeff's messed it up. He's going to lose time. And now, where's P4? Sully in P4, I think. He might be catching up to this.
Yeah, that could be the race right there with only 8 minutes to go. I know it sounds crazy to say now. There's so much racing left to happen, but that's a huge mistake from your champ right there to tried to cross back over to the left, tried to cross over too much, didn't have enough speed to make it happen, cased the double.
Meanwhile, Hatter's doing his best freaking ballerina impression down there, but
that was impressive.
I mean, we say that we thought Jeff was, the fastest guy on track, and he is catching up to Cam already, and Soda's not really pulling away, so I don't think this race is over yet.
Yeah, after that mistake in the rhythm, it's only taken, like you said, a lap to pretty much get back up. Not exactly in the same spot, but a lot of time made up on that lap. So nobody wants to win this race, apparently. Your fourth place racer, Popular, looks like he might be putting in the cleanest laps of anyone right now.
Coming up really close behind you.
This is Eddie's track. He's run more laps than anybody here getting this set up. This is the same order that we had, the same top three that we had in the Jize race from the last Jize season. Will it stay this way? Who knows? Soda's not really pulling away, but we'll see.
That was really unlucky.
Yeah, as soon as you're off of that sound radar, I think Soda's just slightly far enough ahead now to where he's not going to hear Cam on the straightaways, and that is going to be...
Oh, no. Oh, okay.
All right, blue flag away.
Yeah, I'm going to go just wide here.
And as we say that, P4 is now right behind Jeff as Cam cases the jump, and Jeff just pretty much Guma stomps him. That's Eddie.
Yeah, just quite frankly, too many mistakes from Cam and Jeff right now, and that is allowing no lumbar support to really start pulling away with this one. Looks like he's got another lapped racer up ahead of him.
Yep, Soda is going to be loving this right now. Cam and Jeff are going to be into a battle, and yeah, Eddie might be picking up the pieces here if these two aren't careful on the top of your screen.
Lap you, but
oh my god, Cam sent it a little bit into that. He almost clipped the nose of Jeff, but all good.
But then there's two more
behind the very aggressive defense there going into the berm. If you're Jeff, you know to expect that. I think you know who you're racing with, and you know the fact that he does not want you to get past him. So kind of got to be ready for those defensive maneuvers and start to factor that into your race strategy.
Soda, your leader, 6 minutes to go, +2. Cam second, Jeff third. I don't know if that was Eddie fourth. Eddie and Sully, I think, are 4-5. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely still going to be Eddie 4.
He tried to make it stick. He did not try to make it stick through the same line in the sand section. They both fit, but Jeff was not able to make the pass. Can he get a cleaner run through this rhythm section? Looks like he might have a little bit. Nope, he's going to hold off. Live to fight another day.
Oh, that's a catastrophic mistake.
Yeah, same situation there. Cam's ending up on the outside at the end of Rhythm 1, but really taking a tight angle to jump to the center of the berm.
Meanwhile, as these guys are battling on the top, we have Nick and Elite battling here. I don't even know what position this is for, but you know what? It's content.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Lord knows what has transpired in Nick's race at this point.
Yeah, Nick is currently 11th.
Oh, this guy fucks up the defense so fucking hard.
Yeah, Jeff, way faster on track right now, but just can't really make it happen. He might get caught up behind Cam's mistake right here, too. He's able to get by it. Let's see if he can actually make it stick into the corner. He sends it.
Nope. But Cam...
Yeah, that's... I mean, that's the classic scenario, like we've said over and over again. I've had this conversation with Jeff multiple times in DMs. You know that guy's going to battle and challenge you into the corner. You just got to commit to it. If he gets sent off the berm, you know, he's equally responsible. He's the one jumping into the center of it to try to defend. So I understand Jeff wants to try to keep it clean, keep it safe, but at the same time, like, you know, look how much time that he's lost on track to P1.
Well, it's really not a good time. Oh, it's really not a good time. Really not a good time.
Jeff is really... Something is really not a good time on Jeff's end. Yeah, I'm gonna mute that. All right. Anyway. No spoilers. The VC is going to be 15 seconds ahead of us. We don't want that. Oh, Jeff, little nose into that lip. Rides out of it, though.
Yeah, that was a scary one.
Soda is... Oh! Cam messes up the jumpy cases. Jeff's going to get to the inside of this last corner. Going to try to get the block pass. Cam crossing over into the start-finish jump. Jeff's going to have the inside here. Another crossover as they both have to roll, and they're going to be having a drag race down this rhythm section.
Oh, yeah, it's getting a little chippy now. I'm wondering, this is going to be a good fight for second. These guys have totally lost touch with Dom at this point up in the lead, but this is a personal fight now for P2. We're about to see what happens. You can tell both these guys are going for it.
Yep, less than 3
Jeff might
minutes
not be so kind at the end of this rhythm section this time.
Yeah, less than 3 minutes to go. The championship is sealed. These guys' championship positions are all sealed. It doesn't matter. All they want is the win, but Soda's got that. So now the next best thing is second place. Let's see what they do. Who's going to make the big move to get it done? Cam defending for his life. Jeff potentially faster. Jeff going to try to hug the inside, try to get enough momentum to make this jump. He does. They're neck and neck. Jeff's going to like to take the berm. Cam's going to roll. Oh, has Jeff messed it up? No, he's not. He's going to try to get a smoother run through the whoops. They're both going to take the inside here in the sand section. Jeff is trying to crowbar his way past Cam at this point. Cam putting up a hell of a defense to maintain second. Who's this rolling in front of them? That is Chosen. He is not a factor.
Yeah, I think at this point, the spot where you're going to look for the pass to happen, if it happens at all, is after the finish line. If Jeff is close enough and if he can
He's going for the
line up on the outside.
Crossover back.
Oh, wow, really aggressive to the inside there. Yeah, these guys are chipping away. This is a scrappy fight for P2. I'm surprised Eddie hasn't found his way back into this one.
Yeah, they must be having some incidents here. I mean, these guys are fast, but Cam is definitely going to this. All right, next stream is going to be on an ad. Oh well, who cares? We're watching this top stream at this point.
Yeah, we're watching the battle for P2, which has been unrelenting. These guys only have about like a minute. Oh, mistake from Cam.
Just as I'm freaking flipping off of that shit. God damn it. That's always how it
Yep.
goes.
Jeff saw it coming too. Cam went to try to rail around the inside rut, messed it up, bogged. Cam heard it and saw it right in front of him, went to the left side and was able to double his way through around up the inside. So Jeff now up into P2, but look at the amount of time they've lost. I mean, Jeff is down a solid 10 seconds on your leader now.
Yeah. I mean, Cam's not out of this yet. I mean, Jeff could easily just make a mistake as well. Ooh, just like that. Casing a little bit on that jump there. Cam's still right there.
Oh, yeah, and Cam's fired up. Cam has that Justin Barsha, Jason Anderson energy where if you give him a reason to fight, he's going to fight you with everything he's got.
Yeah, and he's got nothing to lose and everything to gain. It is personal. It's not only personal, it is business.
It's not about winning. It's about sending
a message. Hell yeah, brother. Who are they going to be lapping here next? It looks like another inertia driver. Might be.
Yeah, it could be Elite up there.
I think it is Elite.
If we try to kind of look back through the pack here, it's still going to be Edward, and then I think that we have a fight between. It's hard to tell. Looks like maybe Hatter and Kitty.
I don't know if we're going to 24-25. Did you catch it on the screen?
I did not catch it. I'm trying to think back to kind of. I would imagine that this is. Yeah, I won't even pretend to know.
I mean, I could try to look, but at this point in time.
Yeah, regardless, looks like your leader. I think he already has passed those lappers up ahead.
Yeah.
So Dom really just putting on a clinic here. Didn't have to do much, because Cam and Jeff essentially took each other both out of the win for this one.
Yep, that's white flag now. We're going to 25. Soda's hit white flag. Jeff's going to be second. Cam third. Looks like things have settled out after what was a crazy battle. And all it took was Cam, he was defending for his life for most of that race. One mistake. And that's all it took. Yeah, Cam's.
So after losing the championship last week, no lumbar support, getting some of that momentum back, asserting that hey, he has everything.
No, Jeff's having issues. Here comes Is this Cam coming? Cam's back in second.
Oh, no way. Not the endo on the last rhythm section, just like in Jize, and Cam's going to take P2. It's an exact replay of Anaheim 2.
Oh, Jeff's going to go for the dive. He's not going to make it stick. He's going to have to roll this. Oh, that's going to cost him. That's going to cost him dearly. Cam has to make this jump. He nails it. Jeff's going to make a mistake on the last lap. Cam is going to get second right under from Jeff's fingertips.
Oh, 2 races in a row, exact scenario. Oh, Jeff is going to be absolutely reeling on that.
Wait a minute.
Honestly, Jeff,
All right, does he end the stream immediately?
Just like fucking I'm not saying it to you, Dom. I took my headphones off. It's a good win.
No, I know.
Whatever, bro.
I'm just saying, like...
1 rhythm section to go. Didn't need to hold it. I don't know if he tried to go full speed around the inside and couldn't. I don't know if he just messed it up, but he went to the line. He went to the left. Wow. All of a sudden, all the crazy energy at the end of the race has me kind of speechless here. He tried to go to the correction line to double that first part of the rhythm, and then still managed to case that. I think he just wasn't prepared to do that on the final lap. Cam comes all the way right to left to make the pass.
Oh, why did I put Jeff first in my fantasy? God damn it. I had Soto winning originally. I should have went with my gut. Oh, well.
So after a crazy race, looks like Kitty ended up making the pass into P5 around Hatter. So one of Kitty's best finishes of season 13 right there for the Tactical Advantage squad.
Yeah, I will pull this image up on my stream, and we will definitely be going over some VOD review here shortly. Deacon, thank you so much for joining me on this this call. That was actually super fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was a crazy one. Thanks for having me.